Hiya, and welcome back to Rain Check, the game that teaches us that Wolf Booba is good Booba. Honestly, I need to, sit down and play Arches. Actually, I think I'm going to add that to the, next poll. Just Arches. Anyways, let's just hop right in. Wait. Do we want to go top or bottom? Because we can go either right now. And I am well aware of how awful it sounds. I am well aware. I watched the clip. Yeah. Yeah. But why is this game using so much CPU power? It shouldn't be using this much CPU power. And yet it's using this much CPU power. I don't get it. Let's continue being a bottom. Okay. That means that this save we can just delete. But it's not going to let us. And why is it using... It was literally using 45% CPU power. It shouldn't be doing that. Anyways, let's be a bottom. I focused my attention back on the presentation. The speaker hadn't really been doing much presenting, apparently. I'd missed them saying something about a quick break. See, it's sad because I actually do understand technology, and it is not fun. Yeah. Quick fun fact. A few years ago, I earned a certification in IT. I understand technology. And I can say with certainty that very rarely is it fun, and I fucking hate printers. Literally, I have beef with printers. I fucking hate printers. They are so much of a pain in the ass to set up. I never even want to look at a printer. I never want to look at a printer anymore. Like I remember, this was a few months after I had earned my certification. I was at my grandmother's, and she was having me set up a printer. She was having me set up a printer. I'm planning to go study to work in IT. Should you be worried? It isn't that bad to a point, I feel like. Okay, I was setting up a printer, and she was like, well, I don't want it to have to be plugged into my computer in order to work on it. And I'm like, well, you're gonna have to plug it into your computer in order to use it, because I have no clue what the fuck I'm doing. And she's like, well, aren't you, IT certified? And aren't you, good with computers? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good at computers, I'm not good at printers. I fucking hate printers with a burning, boiling passion. They made me want to bash my skull in. The speaker hadn't really been doing much presenting. Apparently, I'd missed them saying something about a quick break. Since there isn't much going on at the moment, I might as well try and make some small talk with Rue. Seems like he's been trying to take more pictures, but this time of the whole auditorium, he takes a couple and then delete them. But this time off the whole auditorium, he takes a couple and then deletes them, then goes on for the next minute or so, and I can't help but let out a chuckle. I wonder how the simplest machine has the most issues. That is always how it works. You do not know what it is like. I have spent literal hours. Okay. My issues are almost never with hardware. my issues are never with hardware. My issues are with software, specifically developing software. And it is always a pain in the ass. Like I would make one change. I would make one change to a line of code, and then spend the next 2 hours just bashing my head against the wall, trying to figure out how to fix this massive cryptic as fuck error. I remember once I was doing a bunch of C++ coding. I was doing a bunch of that. Made one adjustment. It blue screened my laptop. It blue screened my computer, and I'm just like, fuck! Seems like he's trying to take more yeah, this goes on for the next minute or so, and I can't help but let out a chuckle. Alright, let's actually play the game. Rue immediately gives me a side eye, and I straighten myself out as fast as I can. Oh god, my voice cracked. Excuse me. I just thought it was funny you kept deleting the photos you took. Rue lets out a small grunt and fidgets with his phone in his paws. Didn't really notice it until you brought it up, but all the photos I've been taking have my damn claws in it. Think my paws are just too big for this phone. Might need to get a new one. I noticed that earlier as well when you were flipping through the pictures you took. It's annoying. This only happens when I try to take a picture in landscape. Portrait's fine. He suddenly looks at me intensely, freezing me on the spot. Quick, give me your paw. Huh? Oh, okay? Reluctantly, I hold my right paw out for Rue, and he puts his own on top of mine. His paws feel more coarse than mine, and they're bigger. I wasn't expecting to hold on to his paw, and it catches me off guard. I can feel myself getting red in the ears, but thankfully the lights are dim enough here that I don't think he can tell. Huh, a bit larger. Might just be my phone then. He takes his paw off mine. Our phones look similar in size, though. Maybe it's related to how you hold your phone when you take pictures. I notice you hold your phone kind of like you're eating a burger. Probably explains why all the photos are like that. What? Quite interesting, since I like to take my photos like this, and I don't really have any issues. I try my best to demonstrate to Rue with my own phone. Your phone's huge, and your paws are tiny. There's no way you'd take a bad shot, even if you wanted to. Here, if you'll let me, I'll take one on your phone to show you. He hands over his phone with a look of both curiosity and skepticism. I hold the phone exactly like how he did at first and aim the camera at him. He looks back at me with a deadpan expression as I snap a picture. This is how you were holding your phone. I show the photo to Rue, and he immediately cringes at the screen. Oh god, delete that photo, I look like shit. I can't help but chuckle and wave upon him dismissively. Okay, let me show you how I do it. I point the phone back at him and hold the camera just like before, but the only difference is that I hold it with my paws slightly more apart with my palms facing away from me. I take the photo, and this time he has a brow raised. I look it over and show it to him, and he gives me a slow nod. Alright. Let me give it a try then. Sure. Rue aims his phone at me, this time holding it exactly the way I did. I put on a meek smile and he presses the capture button. See, I told you. My paws are huge and my phone is tiny. He shows me his phone and I can see his claw on the bottom right of the image. I instinctively shake my head at the sight of myself, unable to stand how I look. Please delete that, I look hideous. Rue glances back before returning to his phone, and I watch as he hits the big red delete button, sending the picture to oblivion. Oh shit, that is a bug. No sir. Yeah, get in the box. Get in the box. Get in the box. Come on, get into the... Ah, no, I swear to fuck. Alrighty, Mr. Bug. You're going to hell! You're going to hell, bitch! For the glory! Ha ha ha! Get fucked! Ah! Ha ha! Ha ha ha! Ah! Ah! I won! I won! Ha ha ha! I honestly don't know, then. Maybe your paws are much larger than your phone after all. He doesn't reply back, and I see him going through his gallery again. He's swiping through every picture while shaking his head disappointingly. I know it's none of my business, but I can't help but keep watching from the side. He seems distracted since he's not really paying any attention to me, though. I managed to catch a glimpse of the other photos he took earlier, and they're even worse in quality. He eventually swipes by the same beach picture from earlier, and just as quickly, but this time I could definitely make out the other person being some kind of fox. Is he looking for something else in the gallery? He keeps on scrolling through, and I try to shift my attention between the presentation and his phone. That's when I see something even more provocative. It was only for a split second, but I swear I saw him lying stomach down on a towel at a beach, probably the same one as before. My eyes immediately dart back forward and I can feel my cheeks burning up. Whatever saved on his phone definitely isn't meant for me to see, especially not now. If I wasn't red in the face before, I definitely am now! I sit there silently, trying my best to focus on the presentation. I'm trying to pretend that I wasn't being nosy and that I actually didn't see something I shouldn't have. Eventually, Rue puts away his phone and continues watching the presentation, and I let out a sigh of relief. At least I won't be tempted anymore! The presentation goes on for another 5 minutes or so before things start to wrap up. I can't really say I paid much attention to the latter half, though. How can this wolf be so nonchalant about browsing through his phone like this in public? And that concludes the keynote. We have several other panels lined up this week, so keep an eye out for that. Thank you everyone once again. We hope you enjoy the rest of the conference. Damn! I spaced out. I hope I didn't miss anything too important. Rue leans forward on his seat and signals to me that he's ready to go. Right, okay, time to get going! I compose myself and get up, trying my best to follow the rest of the crowd to the exit. I can still feel a bit of awkwardness between Rue and I, but ultimately I'm unsure if he enjoyed the presentation or not. He already steps ahead of me as he leads the way out of the auditorium. As he stretches his arms upward, I notice his tail is swaying from side to side. I smile at his short bushy tail and make an effort to catch up to him. The wolf walks back out. The walk back out proves to be more difficult than expected. With this many people, it's going to be hard navigating around. Hey. You know what? That was pretty interesting. Thanks. Oh, no problem. It's the least I could do, really? He returns back a small nod and proceeds to pull out his phone. Well, anyways, I should get going. You're here for the convention, right? Maybe I'll see you around. Yeah, here for the whole week. I chuckle, not really sure what else to say. Sounds like he's going to be here too. I wonder if he lives around here or something. A part of me really wants to know, but I refrain myself from being too nosy. Well, okay then, yeah, I'll see you around. Take care. And just like that, he's gone. Not sure where, but that's none of my business. All in all, I think that was fun, despite that particular homosexual interaction. It's not every day this gets to happen to me anyway. Man, my legs are killing me. For one day, I am able to do 3 videos. Yeah, that's the thing. As of late, I have been going through these VNs at a snail's pace. It's because I get distracted easily. And hiya. Literally, I get distracted very easily. ADHD brain cannot handle it. Man, my legs are killing me. I've been trotting around the convention area for the past hour now. The first half was pretty exciting, actually, seeing all the booths and whatnot, especially the ones with the live demonstration. Then at some point after, I realized I had made a full lap around the hall, and I've been just walking around aimlessly since. I need to sit down. I scout the area for a place to sit and manage to spot a couple of vacant benches over in the distance. Ah, my legs! I quickly checked my phone for the time and realized that the battery had drained substantially since the keynote. Damn, 13%, huh? I should be okay if I refrain from using it for the next little bit. I don't like the idea of going back to my room just to charge it. Feels like a waste of time. I decide to get up after a couple of minutes of rest. There aren't any other booths to explore here, just the more interesting presentations happen tomorrow. What to do? Suddenly, I remember the brochure that I'd stuffed away in my pockets. Maybe I could check out something listed in here, someplace I haven't been yet. I studied the brochure, letting my eyes bounce between the images until a picture of the coolly lit casino catches my eye. This looks interesting. I've always wanted to check out a casino. Not that I would gamble or anything, but the allure of what essentially is an arcade for adults always fascinates me. Okay then, I've made up my mind. Off to the casino I go! The trek to the casino takes longer than expected. I didn't expect the convention lobby to be that packed. It was pretty straightforward to get here. There's even a dedicated button in the elevator to go right to the casino. I make my way to the 66th floor and quickly notice that the floor's layout is completely different. It's a lot more open. I start walking around and approach what looks like an entrance with velvet ropes, but I'm quickly stopped by security. Welcome. If you want to get in, I'm going to need to scan your keycard. The security officer's voice comes off stern, and I give him a serious smile as I take out my keycard. I get a good look at him, and he's a large polar bear, probably in his late 50s. He's almost the same height as Rue, but maybe a bit shorter? I can't help but notice the shiny name tag tacked onto his uniform with the name Christopher printed on it. Being covered in black from head to toe, his uniform looks even sturdier and more impressive than the security I saw at the airport. I guess they take things very seriously around here. It's intimidating, but I try my best to remain calm. Right, sure thing. I hand over my keycard and he runs it through a scanner in his paws. There's an indicator light that turns green on the scanner. You're good. Have fun, kid. Pussy tight, pussy clean, pussy fresh.
Smash.
Pussy tight, pussy clean, pussy fresh. Pussy pretty, pussy fat, full of flesh. Alright, I'll add those. The security guard gives back my keycard and I continue making my way to the casino. I swear I can feel his eyes on the back of my head, but I don't turn around to check. I pick up the pace, trying to get as far into the casino as I possibly can. Even though this is the first casino I've ever been to, I think it's quite impressive. And loud! Really loud! Most of the noise is coming from the slot machines. There's rows and rows of them being played in this section of the casino. I navigate away to a different part of the casino, hoping it'll be more quiet. That ends in failure as I stumble upon a section with tables playing roulettes and poker. There's at least 5 games going on in tandem, and the clicking coming from the roulette drowns out most of the other noises around. It's quite a sight to take in, but maybe going to the casino isn't such a good idea. There doesn't seem to be anything that catches my eye yet besides the decor. I take a quick look around, checking for anything cool until I spot a familiar figure by a poker table. Is that Rue? Walking a bit closer, there's no mistaking the broad figure from behind. It looks like he's in the middle of a game. Raise 500. Call. A voice rings from the other side of the table. Hiya. It belongs to a shoddy-looking leopard sitting hunched over, their eyes glaring at Rue. Raise 250. I'm not exactly sure how poker works, but I know enough to tell that Rue has some momentum. All in. The leopard's demeanor looks a lot more agitated and aggressive now. If I do burrows, I will be scarred for life. I'm already scarred for life. Literally. Like, I have seen so much shit go down in FVNs that I feel like when it comes to NSFW content in FVNs, I've just become numb. Like, I play it up. I play it up for, like, the laughs and shit, I feel like, but I've just become numb. I'm like that Linkin Park song. I've become so numb. Literally. Like when I started playing furry visual novels. Like, okay. Hate on me for this. I don't give a shit. I started playing furry visual novels when I was 16. Yes, NSFW furry visual novels I started playing when I was 16. Um, like, I would see it and I would be like, oh shit, and I would start freaking the fuck out. Nowadays, I'll be playing them like, oh, that's a penis. Okay. And I'll just go on with my day. Literally, it doesn't even faze me anymore. It doesn't even faze me anymore. Like, I'll be like, oh, that's a penis, and just go on with my fucking day. The leopard's demeanor looks a lot more agitated and aggressive now. I don't think they know what a poker face is. All in, bud. All in, bud. Several glances are exchanged between the players, most of them looking disheartened. One by one, the players around the table throw their cards out. Okay, my first visual novel. My first visual novel overall was not a furry visual novel. It was Doki Doki Literature Club. My first furry visual novel was Extracurricular Activities. Oh. Oh, horror. I feel like Echo has numbed me. But yeah, my first furry visual novel was Extracurricular Activities. But that is a story for another day. One by one, the other players around the table throw their cards out. All except the leopard. The dealer deals out some cards, and it's immediately clear who won just by looking at the leopard's face. Better luck next time. The leopard slams his paws on the table and gives Rue another long, threatening glare before storming out of the casino. Well then. There's an awkward tension at the table with the rest of the players looking too stunned to speak. Rue suddenly turns to face me, catching me off guard. So, fancy seeing you here. I didn't know you played poker. Did he know I was watching him this whole time? No, I don't. I was going to say the same. Like, okay. My second FVN. My second one is where I actually started to get into them. Was Ad Astra. Third one was Echo. No, I know. I was going to say the same. I could teach you. That's okay. You'll have to pass up the offer. It looks pretty complicated. If you say so. You know, it's quite surprising to see you here. I thought you said you'd be busy an hour before. I did. Don't worry about it. The wolf talks with the dealer at the table before getting up, making his way over. So, what was up with that guy? The leopard. I beat their ass 3 rounds in a row. Poor guy didn't know when to quit. Ouch! So they lost all their money? Who knows? That's just how it goes. That guy looked a bit sketchy, though. Aren't you worried that he'll... That guy looked a bit sketchy, though. Aren't you worried that he'll do something malicious? No. Not really. People like him don't scare me. Sure, must be nice to be large and confident like him. I suppose so. I look at the pile of chips on Rue's side of the table. That's a lot of money. Gambling looks scary, but Rue makes it look so easy and approachable. Rue notices me staring. Oh, is that a dog? Come here. Ah, that is a dog, and he is laying down. But he is not laying down, he's actually sitting down. Rue notices me staring. It's not worth anything until I cash it in. Yeah, it's just, wow, that's a lot of money. You must be really good at poker. Or maybe I'm just lucky. He chuckles at me, and I chuckle back, not wanting to seem awkward. I know, I'm sorry that I don't do that. I just, like, go based on update. I know, I'm sorry for that. I really need to, like, sit down and go through all the videos. I really need to do that, except, like, it'll take up an entire day to do that. Because quite literally, hang on, let me check something, because, like, I will fucking cry if this is the case. No, I am genuinely curious about this. I should have started back in Echo, when there were only a handful of videos to do that for. But do you know how many there are now? Over 400! Well, it was nice seeing you again. I'm gonna go back to playing. Maybe win a few more games. Don't gamble too hard out there. You too! He gives me a reaffirming nod and sits back at the table. I want to tell Rue I'm not planning on gambling, but he's already playing another round. Maybe I should, I'm already here anyway. Maybe not poker, I don't know the rules too well. Something easier. As I'm walking past some more slot machines, I notice a nice open section with a couple of sofas placed around with a large table of refreshments. Honestly, like, it won't take me too long because, like, a lot of the videos are actually, like... Wait. Fuck! I just realized that in a lot of cases, it's actually impossible to organize them. Because in some cases, especially Tennis Ace and Soleo Tales of a New Dawn, there are multiple routes in one video. Yeah. As I'm walking past some more slot machines, I notice a nice open section with a couple of sofas placed around a large table of refreshments. My legs used to be more resilient from all the squats I'd do from gardening, but now an hour's walk is enough to tire me out. Guess I'll sit for a second, then try my luck at one of the slot machines or something. Ah, much better. I think I'll try out some of these refreshments too. Mints. Not my favorite, but they're nice enough. A few months ago, I was, like, obsessed with Morinatsu. I was, like, obsessed with it. Like, I was just constantly playing it. I was just obsessed with playing it, and then I fell out of love with it, and I couldn't pick it back up. It's not my favorite, but they're nice enough. Naturally, I take out my phone to check for any notifications while I snack about. Oh no. Crap, my phone's almost dead. I knew I should have gone back to charge it. Alright, I'll need to head back to my room sooner than I'd like. I spend the next little bit resting my legs. Then get up. That's when I notice something strange off in the distance. There's a man, probably no more than 20 feet away, twitching and mumbling to themselves. They look incoherent and out of place. I glance around, checking if anyone else is seeing what I'm seeing. But it's just me in the lounge. Maybe I should leave before things get weird. The man suddenly notices me and makes his way over, his eyes locked onto mine. Crap. He's a lot shorter now that I'm standing up, practically half my height. Well, this is extremely awkward. Is this guy homeless? No, he can't be. He needs some form of ID to get in here. The cat's single bloodshot eye makes me uneasy and on edge. Can I help you? Maybe I should ask him something else. Which one? And, what route? What route? Are you okay? It hurts. The man looks down to his paws and looks back at me. I don't even know why they're all scarred up like that. What the hell do I do now? Money. Do you have any money? Please, money. What the hell should we do? Just gotta turn into Dora the Explorer. What should we do now? No money for you. This man clearly has some sort of issue. It doesn't feel right fueling his gambling addiction. The right thing to do is to say no and walk away. Sorry, I don't have any money. The man's expression immediately changes, signifying that I've made a mistake. You liar! You're at the casino! You have money! Ah! Oh god! What the fuck do I do? In a split second, he lunges towards my legs, but I'm just fast enough to evade to the side. He misses my legs and ends up plowing right into the sofa I was just seated in. Ah! There's a long and painful sounding groan coming from the cat. My body suddenly freezes in place as my mind tries to fully comprehend the situation. My eyes dart around the room, searching for any exits nearby I can quickly escape to. I'll get you, liar! I look back to the man who looks like he's ready to pounce at me again. Where the hell is security? And what the hell is wrong with this guy? Oh god, I just remembered something, and this is going to sound awful. I'm getting sidetracked again. When I was in middle school, there was this one girl in my math class. She was obsessed with making goat noises. Like, it sounded like both a goat and a little bit... And now I just can't stop thinking about it. My adrenaline kicks in. I need to get the hell out of here! I turn around and just start running as fast as I can. Something sharp grabs onto my tail, and the resistance causes me to fall face first towards the ground. Ah, crap! My tail! Money! Oh, YouTube link. YouTube link. What is it? Whatever could you be? Oh! Hang on.
Run.
That is not what I thought it would be. Hang on, let me... Goofy. So, I genuinely thought it would actually be this. Thank you for sending me this. I genuinely thought it'd be something like that. Money! Okay, can you get the fuck off me, Mr. Krabs? That would be greatly appreciated, thanks. I managed to flip myself around and am greeted with the demented-looking cat. There are several sharp pricks along my tail, and I can tell the cat's settling his claws in. With one of his paws yanking my tail, the other cat tries to claw at my face with the other, but I'm able to block it off with my knee. I kick the cat with my free leg, but he doesn't budge. You're a liar! Now you'll pay! The cat lets go of my tail, freeing my other leg, and attempts to pounce on top of me. Panicking, I quickly pull both of my knees to my chest as I realize I have both legs free now. Get off me! My feet connect with the cat's chest and shoulder, kicking him back as hard as I can. Hang on. Hang on. Oh my god, I need... Holy shit! Fuck! Holy shit! Hang on. Okay. I got it queued up. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't breathe. I can't fucking breathe. Hiya. I can't fucking breathe. Oh. Oh god. It takes me seconds for my brain to process what just happened. I kicked him, and looking forward, I see the cat covered in refreshments lying motionless on top of the table. I sent the guy flying at least a good few feet. I'm pretty sure I heard bones break too. Oh fuck, is he breathing? Oh my god! That is the best ending I've ever seen! Oh my god. Just... Oh fuck, is he breathing? Oh my god. 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 Alright. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. It's time for the poll. Stay safe. Have a good night. And I will see you all tomorrow. Actually, not tomorrow.